Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, for another episode of the Ball Boys podcast. And as always, I'm joined by one of my co-hosts, but we'll be joined very shortly by our second co-host. So, Naeem, how you feeling, man?
Feeling good, bro. Feeling good. Some good games as always. Just happy to talk about De Gea's masterclass. Honestly,
We're getting straight into it, bro.
this is the only part I'm looking forward to, bro.
We had four European matches that we want to talk about today, and then possibly, if we have time, because we are on a tight time constraint right now, guys. Oh shoot, they broke during the interview, bro.
They're right.
Mo
They're
G,
the
I'm
intro.
officially joined by the two Mo's now. So Mo G, how
What's
you
up, man?
feeling?
What's up,
I
y'all?
literally just asked Naeem how he's feeling. How you feeling, man?
Pretty good, man. Last day of Ramadan, bro.
Oh, is it?
Um,
Oh shoot.
yeah, last day. I will say, I'm gonna give preface to this. I did not watch the United game. I was
Yeah.
too busy with. I had a test and I had an interview right after.
I
Too busy for
watched
United game, man.
I was at work. I watched like I was watching it at work, the first like 20 minutes, missed like the entire good part of the match.
Oh yeah,
Came
I can break.
home
I
and
can
it
break it
already
down for you. I can break it down for you.
yeah,
I
but
was I
yeah.
was
I
completely
got you.
I'm completely blind other than like losing 3-0.
Naeem's gonna have to tell us
But
Yeah.
I mean I have like some like ideas, obviously. So, like I said, I watched like 40 minutes total, but
Mhm.
yeah. But I was saying, we had four European matches happen well, since the last episode that we wanted to talk about and possibly preview the semifinal of the Champions League. The draw has happened. We know who's playing against each other. But before we get into all that, I want to start off with Napoli versus AC Milan. Napoli, they just couldn't get revenge on the Italian Giants. Milan losing. Well, they drew this game, but overall in the tie they lose. And Milan goes through to the semifinal, man. So yeah, man, this game was just the best way to describe it, at least from Napoli's side, would be annoying because they
Mhm.
started off so quick, and had so many chances. Kvaratskhelia was getting in behind, cutting in on his right foot as well, but just couldn't find the net. And I don't know, man. The game plan that Pioli came up with to trap Osimhen and Kvaratskhelia this game was absolutely insane. I mean, we saw a little bit of it in the first leg with Kvaratskhelia, but obviously Osimhen didn't play the first leg, so we couldn't see what exactly he was gonna do. But he stuck Davide Calabria on Kvaratskhelia for the entirety of the two legs, and bro had Kvaratskhelia in jail. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, bro.
Collaborate
Um,
masterclass. I can't lie.
he was amazing, bro. Tackles, closing him down quickly, not even letting him breathe the whole entirety of the two legs. Like Kvaratskhelia got the better of him like one or two times, but that was literally it. And other than that, Calabria dominated. But yeah, overall, Napoli did a really good job dealing with Osimhen and Kvaratskhelia, especially this match in particular. But just to talk about the Milan side of things, I thought, well, obviously we know Rafael Leao, man.
Yeah.
That's man,
uh, Beautiful run.
bro. And I think his contract runs out either if not this year then next year.
Yeah, I think it's
Because
2024.
2024 probably, yeah, because his the contract talks are stalling a little bit, but bro, he's a special player, man, and we all know how good he is. And I thought Alex Meret, he had a good game, well, the first half especially, because he made a couple of very decisive saves. Obviously he saved the pen from Giroud, and Giroud had another chance that Meret was able to get his hand to, but overall, like these like Milan had those couple of chances, and there were big chances too, but they just weren't indicative of what was going on in the game at all. Obviously, Napoli dominating. So I thought another big blow for Napoli was Politano. Unfortunately, did get injured in the first half, and he was really good like the few minutes that he did play. And that was just a big blow, another big blow for Napoli because I ain't gonna lie, Lozano came on and wasn't really on nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Wasn't really on nothing. So yeah, Napoli. I mean, I kind of wanted them to see them in the Champions League final. Weren't able to just pull out the result, man. But anything,
At
what would
least
y'all think about it?
um, like you're saying, like at least Milan, are going through. I really want Milan to win it all.
Yeah, that would
You
be kind of
know,
cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, honestly, like I just like anybody besides City to win at this point. But
I think it's cities to lose now, man.
yeah, it is kind of Cities to lose. But yeah, like you summed up the game pretty much, man. Like Leao, he's a special talent, bro. Like he's amazing. Shout out Mike Mignon, bro. He had a penalty save. He's
Yeah,
elite,
him too.
man. He's elite, especially for his size. That goalkeeper, he's really good. So yeah, and then I think AC Milan plays Inter in
Yep.
the semis. So
It's big,
that's gonna be a
man.
good draw, bro. It's gonna be a
That's
good draw
big.
because Inter are on fire right now.
It's gonna be violence at that game, man.
Yeah, but Napoli, honestly, like for the last month, bro, they've been pretty poor. I can't lie.
For real.
Like I had them going to the final, as probably many people did. I thought out of the three Italian teams, they were the best, but honestly, AC Milan's been their kryptonite all year, bro. So
No, yeah, Milan dealt with them like it was
yeah,
crazy. Like, I mean, you know, and Napoli have had an amazing season overall. I don't want to take anything away from the things that they've been able to achieve. But bro, like these last couple of games, like you said, especially against Milan, like I don't know, bro. It like for most of them they didn't have Osimhen. This was the only game that they had Osimhen available for. But bro, even like it just seemed like the rest of the team wasn't, you know, focused enough. They weren't sharp enough, which is unfortunate. But yeah, man, AC Milan goes through in a great tie, and they'll play against AC Milan. Inter Milan, their eternal rivals, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it's
Good
gonna be a
matchup.
feisty one. It's
And
gonna be feisty.
it's gonna be City and Madrid too, man. That's gonna be a good one too.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, we gonna
Talking about Madrid.
if we have time, and we might get into a preview, but I don't even know if we'll have time to be honest. But
Yeah.
Bro,
yeah, we
I-
can move on from the Napoli game to the Chelsea Real Madrid game. Now that you mentioned them, what did you guys think about this one? Obviously, Chelsea just not good enough, and Real Madrid just
I
steamrolled their way
mean,
to the semifinals.
I'm just keeping up my trend with sleeping on Chelsea games, bro. I slept through this one again. I can't lie, bro. Dude, they're actually, dude, I don't know what it is with Chelsea, bro. I cannot watch them. It puts me to sleep, bro. Besides the Brighton game, I could watch that because Brighton were amazing. It was just fun to watch. But I don't know what it is, bro. Like Chelsea, bro, I can't stand them, man. I go to sleep every time.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It's a snooze fest every
I ain't
time.
gonna lie. Usually, what I do, especially like Champions League games, I'll put like the big game on my actual like TV, and then I'll have like the game that I don't care as much for on the small TV, bro. I think Real Madrid and Chelsea played at the same time as Milan and Napoli. I had that Napoli game on the TV, bro. I was not
Bro, like
messing
it's
with
expected.
that. I was like, bro, I knew it was gonna happen. And Chelsea tried to do a little fake, you know, look like we're really about to try to come back into this game, but they were not on none, bro. And like just to talk about, first of all, let's break down the lineups. So I think Lampard decided to go with 4 midfielders this match, and I can't remember off the top of my head all 4. I think it was Gallagher, Kovacic or something, and I want to say
Enzo.
Yeah, Enzo Fernandez. I forgot who the last one was.
N'Golo Kante.
Yeah, Kante. And Kante was playing out wide for like 70% of this match. Like once again, got Kante play on the wing for some reason. Like I don't know what the tactics from Frank Lampard are, and him going with 4 midfielders is just an interesting decision because you literally have Mudryk on the bench. But Mudryk came on and like I didn't think that Real Madrid would be able to deal with his pace. Like he's just too fast, and that was the kind of an underlying issue that I saw with Chelsea in the first half. Like they just weren't quick enough because they had chances, and they were showing positive signs, but they were lacking. They were lacking something, and I feel like that something was Mudryk. Maybe if Mudryk starts this game, things end up completely different. But yeah, Chelsea, you know, this like I said, looking positive early. They had so many corners, bro, and every single set piece they took was atrocious, bro. Like Cucurella had some. I think Reece James had a free kick that literally just like every single time they were just hitting the first man. And I'm like, bro, the one thing that you learn as a footballer before when it comes to set pieces and stuff like that, you can never hit the first man, bro. At least, even if the cross don't go nowhere, at least beat the first man, and they couldn't even do that, and that ended up hurting them. First half, they couldn't take advantage of things like Benzema and Modric, they were not good at all in the first half. Well, Benzema had a horrible game in general. Ended up getting subbed, but they couldn't take advantage of that. And Conor Gallagher wasn't at his best either. But
Mhm.
a good tactic that I saw though from Frank Lampard during the first half in particular, Reece James was playing like Reece James was like hugging the right hand side the whole time, and Camavinga and Vinicius were like a little more inside the pitch. So like Reece James had acres of space on the right that he could attack and attack and attack. Chelsea had like 2 or 3 chances in the first half that all
Mhm.
came from Reece James's side, all because he was peeling away from Vinicius and Camavinga, which was like, I guess, a really good tactic from Lampard, but they just weren't able to, to take advantage, man. It's sad.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like Reece James' chances. I'm pretty sure the very first one early on in the game was N'Golo Kante wide open on goal, and he just scuffs the shot
Yeah,
completely. Like
pretty
he was
wide.
leaning back on his weak foot, and just completely scuffed it, man. And I mean, that was the story of the day, bro. Like we
That was
said, man,
that's the story of the season.
the
Not
story of the
even.
season, bro. Like talking about Mudryk, bro. Like he's fast, but I feel like for him, he might be too fast for himself,
For his
bro.
own good.
Like
Yeah,
yeah, like he doesn't know how to control his pace at all. Like some of his like movements, some of his decisions just a little rushed out there. So that was that. And then like you said, Camavinga, bro, he's elite, man. He's different, bro. That man's amazing. Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Valverde completely shredded the team, bro.
Rodrigo, man.
Valverde is such a good
Valverde
compliment to
cooked up, bro.
bro. He's such a good compliment to Cruz and Modric because like they're getting older in age and they don't have the legs to run like Valverde, and he just that's what he does, bro. He just runs and runs and runs, and then like obviously he set up the second goal, the tap in by Rodrigo where he just as soon as he got the ball in the box, as soon as he skipped past the first defender, everyone thought he was gonna shoot it, but he stayed composed and then he slipped it back to Rodrigo.
Mhm.
But man, like Vinicius was creating chances. Rodrigo, like that first goal he had, he created that basically. And yeah, like Chelsea couldn't respond, bro. Like they had a decent amount of chances, but again, they're
Yeah.
just not clinical, bro. It's just that's what's gonna
I
kill
want
you.
to, I want to ask Edwin what he thought about Rodrigo hitting the Suru celebration, bro.
Oh yeah, I was like, I allowed it. You know what I'm saying? It's glazing, but that's he plays for Real Madrid, so
Semi
I'll allow it.
glaze.
I'll allow it. It's a light glaze. You feel me?
So
If you just hit his celebration, I don't mind, bro. Like I'm a fair guy. It's when you do the Garnacho thing is when I gotta come in and
What's the
you know
Garnacho?
what I'm
What's the
saying?
Garnacho?
bro, I ain't gonna lie. Was it Garnacho wear like CR7 underwear at one point, bro? He had like CR7 boxers, bro. That's crazy. I can't lie.
Yo, yeah,
That's
bro,
What's the Garnacho
dude.
thing?
No, he's the top
Garnacho be
glazer.
glazing, bro.
Top glazer in the world, #1, bro. No one has the spot over Garnacho, man.
Laser.
But yeah, to get back to this game, you know, the you talked about the goals that Valverde set up, and it was just so unfortunate too, considering the fact like
Mhm.
that literally Chelsea had their foot on Real Madrid's neck like the whole first half. Bro, Real Madrid come out in the second half, have one counterattack,
Mhm.
and they score from it immediately, bro. And it just does away all the hard work that Chelsea had done in the first half. It was crazy, and that
Mhm.
is something that like, I mean, not that I thought Chelsea really had a chance to come back, but like the first half, you might have thought, hey, make the substitutions, make the right adjustments, and Chelsea could grab a quick goal and come back into this match. But as soon as Real Madrid scored that counterattack from literally like their first real chance of the game,
Mhm.
bro, like that's a morale killer, man. You're not coming back after that. And Chelsea collapsed. 8 minutes later, Rodrigo scores again,
Yeah.
and the rest is history, I guess. These
Yeah.
guys,
Real
man,
Madrid are in trouble though against City because Eder Militao is gonna be suspended for the first
suspended. Yeah,
leg.
Eder Militao was crazy. This match, by the way,
Mhm.
blocking shots. You already mentioned Camavinga as well, and obviously Courtois had some
Oh yeah.
great saves as well. Defensively, Real Madrid were really good this match. They really stuffed Chelsea whenever they had a chance on goal. But yeah, man, this is disappointing from Chelsea. I mean, not that it surprises me. Frank Lampard, still, you have not won a game as manager coming back to. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Frank Lampard might be the first interim manager to get sacked, bro. The first of all time, and that would be.
Dude,
I don't even know that's possible, but
bro, I feel like there's definitely some fans out there. Like, I gotta ask Ernest this that, like, bro, like, as great as a player as he was, like, dude, him managing the team, like, it's gotta leave like a bitter taste in their mouth, bro. Like, they gotta start feeling a different way about him, as great as a player he was.
How many games is it now? 4?
I think it's 4, yeah.
Like total, like all competitions.
Yeah, and he scored 1 goal. And 1-0 games. Like, damn, Frank.
The one goal they scored was literally off a deflection. It was a lucky goal.
Yeah, Conor Gallagher against Brighton.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's reports that say obviously Nagelsmann is Chelsea's #1 target, as we know. And apparently they've cooled off their interest in Luis Enrique. And Enrique, it seems like the more likely option for Enrique at this point is Tottenham, if he is going to be hired by anyone, because I think Chelsea have pretty much pulled the plug on that. And then, of course, Mauricio Pochettino. They apparently Chelsea met with Pochettino a few days ago in their first contact with him. So I guess it's a competition between Pochettino and Nagelsmann, but we know that Nagelsmann is their preference.
Hopefully Nagelsmann gets a job, man. I feel like he was done.
He'll get one. Obviously, whoever hires him has to pay Bayern the compensation for the rest of his contract over there. But Todd Bowley did meet with Bayern's directors. I think it was either yesterday or the day before, or maybe a few days ago, something like that. He was in Munich meeting with them. So it's looking like Nagelsmann's probably going to end up Chelsea manager. So a little bit of a silver lining, man. But if you guys have any last thoughts on this game, we can move on.
Chelsea onto City and Bayern.
Hell yeah, man! What did y'all think about that one?
I mean,
I say McConnell is so dog poopy, bro. Oh my god,
bro. Oh my god, dude. I think I sent you guys the clip. Did you guys see the Arabic commentator called it Upa Maguire, bro?
I saw that.
You saw that? He called it Upa Maguire.
Upa Maguire, man.
It was in the group chat. You find that, dude.
I ain't gonna look. Go ahead.
No, but I was gonna say, like, Bayern should have won this game, bro. They were the better team for most of the game. They had so many chances in that first half. Kingsley Coman, bro, he was just absolutely shredding. I think it was Ake, bro, or it was either, I think it was Ake, but dude, he was cooking him, bro. And then Leroy Sané, like, both of them were getting in behind, but Leroy Sané was I can't even like say it anymore because he's watching the clip. That clip is so funny. But dude, Leroy Sané, man, he looks shook out there, bro. Like,
dude, Sané, I have an issue with Sané, bro, right now. I ain't gonna lie. And it seems like a lot of Bayern Munich fans. I was on one of the most popular Bayern Munich fan pages on Twitter, just looking. I love doing this when a team loses. I did the same thing with United, and we're gonna talk about that later. But a team that loses like this, bro, I love going to like their whether it's like sometimes I do Reddit, sometimes I do their Twitter fan pages. I just look through and see them having meltdowns, bro, because it's the funniest thing to watch and read. And they were cooking Leroy Sané, bro. They were saying Sadio Mane should have punched him harder, sent it back to Manchester City. Like, bro, they've had enough of Sané, and it's unfortunate because we know Sané. I think, like, for most of us, the idea of Sané is way better than like what he actually is, because recently, bro, he just hasn't been good. like especially in big matches. In the game against us, he scored some important goals, but like when it gets to this stage, he's always good in the first half of the season. But when it gets to the latter stages of the season, there's a massive drop off, and there were chances this game that he should have scored that were unacceptable that he missed. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, like those are just morale killers, man. Especially the big chance they had was like the very first one they had. It was him through on goal, and then like he was lost in two minds whether to chip it over Ederson or to go for the side net, but dragged it wide, man. And after that, it was just like, if that was a story of the game, man, they just couldn't capitalize on any chances. I know he had a couple where he got the ball, he cut inside, and instead of shooting it, taking the chance, he would just lay it off for like Goretzka, who I still don't know why he was on the pitch for that long, because I don't know what Goretzka was doing. Like he's so overrated in my opinion. But Kimmich had a good game. I mean, there's only so much he could have done. And then, like, after that, like, in the second half, City just took the advantages they had, like, especially with Bayern pushing up the pitch so much. Like, it was easy for Man City to be on the counterattack.
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned guys like Goretzka. Like, I don't want to put this loss on Tuchel at all. But I have to say his tactics in this match, he just got the team wrong. On a couple of different occasions. Like, I thought Muller definitely should have started this game. He ended up bringing him on way too late, like in the 70th minute or something like that. And then, like you said, Goretzka, who didn't have a good match by any stretch of imagination, once again, he left him on the pitch far too long. And then another moment that had Bayern fans angry was I forgot what minute it was, late in the match. Nusser Mazraoui's on the bench for Bayern, and he hasn't played it like pretty much at all since he came back from his, like, he had like a heart problem that kept him out for a little while. But before that, leading up to like the first half of the season, until that injury, whatever you want to call it, the issue he had with his heart, he was probably Bayern's best option at right back, and he has this issue, and he comes back and he literally hasn't seen the pitch at all. And instead of bringing him on, Tuchel brings on Stanisic, and Bayern fans were outraged by that. Like, we had Mazraoui right there, and he's clearly it's really all politics, like, at this Bayern club, man. Thomas Muller getting benched. I thought Matthias Tell came on and had a really good. He was good, man. I think he like hit the post or something, or no, he scored and it got called back for offside, I think, something like that. But yeah, he was good, and a lot of Bayern fans thought that he should have started as well. So yeah, just the tactics were just questionable by Tuchel. But obviously, we can kind of boil this down to the shambolic board that Bayern have experienced this season, the whole Nagelsmann decision, and it's like. Oliver Kahn said that the reason why they sacked Nagelsmann was because they got scared after the PSG performance that their treble was like in jeopardy. And it's like, bro, you sacked him, brought in Tuchel, and now look, like things ain't looking up, man. And you could have just stuck with Nagelsmann. He could have cooked up something, and maybe you guys would have done something. But now we will literally never know, and that's the craziest thing about it.
I mean, like we said, bro, like Bayern only have Champions League. Like, like no one tunes into Bundesliga, bro. No one at all. Like, you can't go. If you see someone wearing a Bayern shirt, it's just because they thought it looked cool, bro. Like they don't support that team, bro.
They're actually like in a heated Bundesliga. If there's any time to care about the Bundesliga, it's right now. But even they don't care. Like. It's literally Champions League or bust every year after year, and this failure, the way they got eliminated this year makes it especially embarrassing. Just to speak on it a little, and to talk about the City side of things, though, I thought Ederson. I'm a well documented Ederson hater, but if he keeps playing the way he did this game, and the first, like, he literally had to save that directly leaded to a goal. Haaland scored like right at like after his save. I forgot who it was that shot, but led to a blister counterattack and Haaland scored. But if Ederson continues like this, I'm gonna have to revoke my hater card, man, because it was based on the fact that at these levels he always collapses and shows no type of spirit, no type of just confidence in himself. But if he keeps playing like this, I'll revoke my Ederson hater card, man.
Yo, Edwin.
But
when you're gonna revoke that hater card for Cristiano Ronaldo,
man? That's for life, bro.
Hey,
that's a for life thing.
Can I start hating a little bit?
Go ahead and start hating, man.
Bro, Upamecano, bro. Oh my god. Bro got blended by Haaland, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Haaland is whenever Haaland dribbles, bro, it looks so stiff.
It doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right, bro. But how do you get blended like that, bro? Like he probably slipped or whatever. I didn't see like the
bro,
like zoom in clip of it, but
around, bro. Like he wasn't.
Bro,
he was
like,
trying to like. I don't know what he's trying to do. He was trying to like.
Nah, bro. Man City made him turn around. They were giving it to him.
Who was he trying to mark? I forgot. Who was he trying to mark?
I don't know. I don't know who, bro. At all, bro. Like he just lets Haaland through and then he scores.
If I'm keeping it 1,000, bro, he probably had in my lifetime of watching football. I don't think I've seen a player play worse over two legs in my
this might top the Varane Man City.
No, this is 100%. Yeah, he literally was directly involved in 4 direct goal scoring opportunities, and 3 of which resulted in goals, and the only one that didn't was because Haaland missed the penalty. But bro, he was atrocious.
Even his last tackle attempt at that one trash marking, what was that, bro?
Bro, he was lost, man.
Bro, he was lost, man.
I feel bad for him because when Nagelsmann was there and Nagelsmann had the 3 at the back system with him, Pavard, De Ligt, that was the most consistent we've seen Upamecano, and obviously at the World Cup he was amazing too. But bro, they convert to a 4 at the back system, and I mean, to be fair, early in the season, Nagelsmann was playing 4 at the back too, and Upamecano didn't look too bad back then. But I think switching to 3 at the back and then back to 4, kind of just messed up his mojo or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
bro's been absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, you said De Ligt, man. It's kind of sad that he was actually having a pretty good tie between the 2 games. De Ligt actually looked pretty good, but if we're talking about defense, man, that Man City defense is a stonewall, bro. I don't see how. It's going to be tough for Real Madrid to get past them, man, because between Diaz, Akanji, Ake, who got injured, though, so that's going to be – I feel like that's going to be a big injury because I feel like he's the glue of their defense. I know he's not the big name back there, but, he's really good. So you got Akanji out there, you got Diaz, you got Stones, you got Laporte who came on. You still got I think I'm missing somebody, aren't I?
Who'd you say?
I said –
Ake, Diaz, Akanji, Stones, Laporte. Kyle Walker came on.
Kyle Walker, yeah, he's still on the bench. Rico Lewis is probably somewhere over there. So,
yeah,
dude, they got plenty of options. As much as they lost Ake, they'll be fine. But man, that defense is a stonewall, bro.
Yeah, man. And to wrap this game up, well, shout out to City, obviously. Champions League favorites, I guess, at this point. They'll go against Real Madrid, obviously, and I don't know how to predict. You can't predict Real Madrid matches, bro, ties. But I do want to say that I have confidence that City will be able to pull it out. And then on the Bayern side of things, I want to talk about. Obviously, I talked about the Mazraoui situation. It's looking more and more like he's gonna probably leave Bayern. He literally was in the press crying yesterday. Which was sad because he, like I said, he came and he was good. He was literally their best fullback, and then the whole situation happens and he gets hoed. But aside from him, clearly Bayern need a striker. Choupo-Moting ain't cutting it up top. He literally couldn't control the
ball. They're missing Robert Lewandowski, man.
And there's reports saying that Osimhen's their number 1 priority this summer, so I guess that could be a silver lining for them. And then finally, Alphonso Davies, man. Apparently, there were some minor reports that he could be touted by Manchester City and Real Madrid this summer, and that Bayern might be willing to sell him. So, a lot of decisions to be made at Bayern. But
Liverpool have been reported for Ryan Gravenberch. Yeah, for the midfield, and apparently it's been reported that Tuchel doesn't want to sell him. But dang, bro, you're struggling that much, and your midfield looks that bad, except for Kimmich. You might as well play him, bro. You didn't give him game time either.
Yeah, Gravenberch is another one of those players that
isn't he Dutch?
Yeah. But a lot of Bayern fans didn't like what he did over the course of this season too. Obviously, like I said, I haven't watched every Bayern game. I've watched as many as I can, but that's just not I'm not choosing to watch a Bayern match, unfortunately. But over the course of the season, apparently he's been very inconsistent, and a lot of Bayern fans want him sold as well. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, man, wrapping up Bayern. If we don't got no more thoughts on that, we can go to the next game.
Time. It's time.
Bring out a 6:30, man. Damn. We can't cover United today. Maybe next episode.
He said 6:40. We got 13 minutes.
Maybe next episode. Maybe next
to
episode.
talk about this United.
And all I'm gonna say is, boy, David De Gea better hit up the Aki way or something, bro, because he gotta be working at a bodega, bro. He anything that doesn't involve using your feet, bro, please sign David De Gea up, man.
Bro, the thing is, I don't know. I can't even try to defend like this team because I couldn't watch the game, so I don't know what to do.
I can start the breakdown, bro. I got you, man.
Go ahead and break it down, man.
All right, so obviously the game started off. United kept possession, this and that, and then eventually, Maguire plays the ball back to David De Gea, right? So Maguire ends up calling for the ball back, but the thing was, the goal is both of their faults. I'd say 50-50 because first of all, Maguire calls for the ball back, but he has his back turned to the whole pitch and doesn't realize the press is closing in on him. Because if he was on the half turn, he could have easily like the ball slipped by him and he would have broke the press. So that's on him as well. But then David De Gea, bro, you see the whole pitch, man. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is wide open on your right, and you decide to give it to Maguire. Like I get it, like he's calling for it, but like that doesn't mean give it to him, bro. You can see the whole pitch, and you decide to play the ball to him. The press collapses. Maguire's pass gets deflected, and then they get an easy shot on goal and right past De Gea for 1-0, man. And then after that, bro,
that's what you said. After that. Like that's what Bruno said. Bayern's done it again.
Yeah.
That was
but man, like,
oh my goodness, that was so funny.
Dude, after that it was curtains, bro. Like you guys absolutely got punished, bro. I think late into the second half was your first shot on target, bro. And dude, none of your midfield looked like non-existent. Like I told you guys, Bruno Fernandes is the man that makes you guys tick, bro. And him not there, Christian Eriksen was all.
You never said this. You never said this.
I did against the Sevilla game. I said he's gonna be a big loss. I did. You can rewind it back. But Christian Eriksen looked absolutely terrible.
You've always been on the Bruno hate train. But I'm gonna let you talk.
No, I said that was just because of his character.
I'm gonna let you talk.
Yeah. I never questioned him like his ability.
I really like what you try to do right there. I really like
Bro, we can literally play the videos back, boy. I never questioned his ability. I questioned how much he flops and this and that. That was annoying, but bro, like Christian Eriksen, dude, terrible game, man. He was giving up possession every time he tried to attempt to pass. Casemiro, I mean, like I don't even know what happened to him. Like I guess he had an okay game. Like he didn't do anything special. Marcel Sabitzer, I guess he was there, dude. Then at halftime, you guys sub on Rashford, Weghorst, Luke Shaw. Go ahead.
Rashford played.
Yeah, he got subbed on at halftime. He again, like I said, like dude, he doesn't offer you enough in 90 minutes, and I don't think he's that type to. If you bring him on, he's gonna give you a spark. That's just me. I think if he's gonna do anything, you still have to play him the whole 90 minutes, and still like I don't know. But enough about Rashford.
Right now.
I know, but like again, like I just need to see something from him. I didn't see anything at all, but I get that too. I know.
He just came back.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'll skip over him. Like it's not a big deal about him.
Like you've done damage.
Okay.
You've done damage, bro.
Okay. I know. I'll skip to your fullback.
Wan-Bissaka. What's going on? I heard Martial got injured.
Yeah, Martial did get injured, bro. He did. Sadly, that's just the story with him. But dude, your fullbacks were getting absolutely cooked, man. Campos was cooking Dalot, bro. Dalot looked terrible out there. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka didn't look good out there. Like even going forward, Wan-Bissaka had a chance. I think it was actually first in the first half, but like I think the commentator said that wasn't a shot on goal, but that was because it got saved by Bonu. So yeah, like actually your first shot on goal was in the first half. It was by Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but it was such a tame effort, man. Right to Bonu, and
we might as well not count that.
It might as well not be counted, bro.
When that ball fell to him, I was like, "Hey, Wan-Bissaka smashed this."
Yeah, and he side-footed it, and
what is he thinking, man?
Yeah, but like in the first half, I will say Anthony, bro, he's been improving for you guys. But he's been getting better and better. Like he wasn't anything special, but he was your main creator, bro. He did give you guys a couple of chances. Casemiro had a header, he completely mistimed it, and it nothing happened basically. And then the second half started like 1 minute in, the ball gets played in, and then Al-Nassiri gets a header. I think was it Al-Nassiri? No, it was somebody else. I forgot who it was, but he gets a header played and goes right over David De Gea. Like David De Gea's positioning was so bad, man, and it goes right over David De Gea. And honestly, that's on David De Gea because he should have got a hand to it. So then it becomes 2-0, and then the story goes on. You guys are getting dominated every time you guys push up the field. You guys can't get a shot on goal. You guys can't link up play or anything. You guys keep getting dominated, and then for the third and final goal on the counter attack, David De Gea comes. Oh no, I think the ball gets played back to David De Gea, and he comes out so far. He comes out almost midway, and he completely mistimes his kick, and it goes straight to En-Nesyri. And he just shoots it from almost halfway, and that's it, 3-0. You can almost blame David De Gea for all 3 goals. You might as well, actually.
What I'm hearing is De Gea needs to learn some Chinese, man.
That's Guangdong Tigers, boy, they coming down.
There's absolutely no reason why De Gea should still be a Manchester United #1 option like next season. In goal, bro. There's absolutely no reason. Like not even this game shouldn't even like been the indicator of that. Like he's done stupid, frivolous things like over the course of this season on several different occasions.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I didn't watch this whole match. I probably watched a total of like 30 or 40 minutes. But from what I did watch, what I can say, what I saw, it was a lack of desire from Manchester United to like even put any type of effect on this game. A lot of just no urgency, no real want to take some sting out of the match because Sevilla literally were like it was like the wave of energy was just too much for Manchester United to handle. And then I also wanted to comment on Manchester United's set piece defending, bro, because they've been poor at defending set pieces this season, and this game was just no different, bro. It was so bad.
They were losing every second ball. They were losing every air duel, bro. They were losing. It came down to desire, bro.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Bro. Like,
dude,
go ahead.
My fault. I just want to say this last thing. Like, dude, you think about it. All 5 goals through the 2 legs. I get this game. Like, Sevilla dominated. They should definitely deserve a goal. But dude, if you break down each of the 5 goals one by one, it was all Man United's fault, bro. Like they literally gifted all 5 goals to them.
They were their worst enemy over the course of the 2 legs, and it's incredible because, like we said, they were up 2-0 at the half. They didn't score a single goal in the whole time since then, and conceded 5 straight, bro. Like, bro, this is and ever since, I ain't gonna lie, since the Carabao Cup, United just haven't been the same for whatever reason. And it really does beg the question. Like, I still am not completely able to tell how good this United team is, bro. And I know I know they're struggling with injuries. I know they're struggling with even suspension. Like Casemiro, this game got a yellow. He's gonna be, well, obviously it doesn't matter now. But if you guys did go through, he would have been suspended again for that match. Like I know that y'all are struggling with these absences and stuff, but like even when y'all's team was full capacity, like I don't know, man. Like some of these games, that Newcastle game was ugly. Y'all drew at home against Southampton, and obviously lost 7-0 against Liverpool. But you're gonna talk about that. We're not gonna mention that, but it just hasn't looked the same, bro. And even I don't even know if I want to say it hasn't looked the same, because that suggests that United before the Carabao Cup were just like a perfect team. I just, not to sound like a United hater here. I don't want to sound like a United hater here, but like I don't know if United are really at the level that we've convinced ourselves that they've been at for the entirety of the just. I mean, it's not convincing all the way.
They look like they're at the level, looking at the table, where we are.
I mean, yeah, but like, how many teams are out of form? How many teams are in 11th place in the Premier League because they've just had 4 seasons? Like, we've talked about it multiple times.
Yeah, we can't just take count other teams, bro. We can't just take count other teams.
You didn't hear a single.
Yeah, dude, it's not like United have had a great season.
You didn't hear a single word I just said.
You literally just said, like, take account what other teams are out of form, what other teams are in 11th place, referencing Chelsea. Like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, just because United up there doesn't mean like, oh, like everyone else is doing bad. So like, it doesn't.
Dude, honestly, like if you would like, especially like if you were to break down each squad, like Liverpool, Chelsea, United, I think United, like, I think Liverpool has the best squad out of 3. Let's be honest, but like. I think they do, but the thing is, like, between those 3 teams,
you talk about me. You talk about me butting United.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
You talk about me butting United into every conversation.
I mean,
we're talking about
no, we were talking about all 3. Like,
if you're talking about squads, I mean, maybe no, because Liverpool bring like Diaz off the bench. Nunez is coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Like they have good options off the. I see what you mean, but like that was just.
But the whole point I was trying to make is like, don't get me wrong, United have had a good season, especially out for what they came off of last year.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. But the thing is we can't count out the fact that like teams like Chelsea and Liverpool have been out of form, injured, and just terrible. Because like in the whole, if you look at it in a whole, like. It's not that great of a season from United. It's a good season.
Y'all
like, it's been too hyped up.
What does that tell? Like, it's like we're getting hold by. You can't say other teams that have injuries and all that, and like United haven't. You can't say that.
The thing is, though, like, dude, like if you look at, especially like, let's just say you're midfield this game, right, bro? Like, let's say you go into next year, dude. You still have gaping holes in this team. You guys have to fix. We know the striker position. We know that, like, that's been said.
Talk about this season, bro. I don't give a damn about next season right now, bro.
What would you rate this season as a United fan from a scale of from 1 to 10? Like, what would you rate it?
6.5, 7.
That ain't that good though. Like that. I mean, that's all right. And my argument isn't that y'all have had a horrible season. I'm just saying, like, it's not y'all's fault that other teams are bad, but y'all have benefited from it. And that's just me asking, how good really are y'all? Because y'all lost 7-0 against Liverpool, who are 8th. Y'all have lost bad games. Y'all have looked bad against that Newcastle game after the Carabao Cup. Like y'all have dropped and the games that y'all have dropped. Y'all looked bad, and in the games that y'all have won, I'm like, there hasn't been. In the Prem, especially, I don't remember a game where like I watched y'all play and it was like, wow, like this is great. Like when I watched Arsenal, when I've watched City, even when I've watched like Brighton, Newcastle, I've watched games and I'm like, damn, like I don't know if I've ever watched a United game this season and went, damn, like you know what I mean?
Let's wrap this up, man. 6:40. Thank y'all for coming to the Ball Boys podcast. Episode, what is it? What, 16 now? Episode 16 has some great games in Europe. United eliminated from Europa League, but at least we got the Premier League to worry about now. We're gonna
please sign a midfielder, because if Bruno's out for one game or injured or whatever, bro, that team, you guys. No.
Worried about the Premier League is crazy. The Premier League's wrapped up, brother. You know what I mean?
He is wrapped up. Like stay top 4 is what I meant.
Oh, okay.
What the hell? What you knew that's what I meant, bro. Like, come on, bro.
When you say focus on a whole entire league, I'm thinking you wanna go for that. You know what I mean?
Nah, dudes are not.
That's what it suggests.
No, like come on, like top 4.
Hey man,
we're guaranteed top 4.
The draft, the fall off was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Whoa, what do you mean?
Because y'all went from the quadruple to the treble, and now it's going to be the double. And if y'all lose the FA Cup as well, and the only trophy you win is the Carabao Cup, oh man.
Are Man City still in the FA Cup?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So just scratch that off. Might as well. Unless the only chance they have is if they rest starters, bro. If they rest, then you might have a chance. Even then, like Man City's backups are incredible.
Bro, that ain't no problem, bro. Come on, bro. City is not going to play full strength. They have the league to worry about, bro. Like
even them not at full strength, bro. Their backups are still incredible, bro. Their depth is incredible, man.
Wait, what do you mean they're not going to play full strength? What do you mean,
bro? They have this league to worry about, bro. They're the rest of their star players, man.
If they play against United, it's going to be in the final, isn't it? The finals in like May.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have to worry about rotating the squad at the end of the season.
They don't actually. I just remember that.
Lying. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? That's if y'all make it to the final, because that Brighton game is looping back. So if y'all play the way y'all did against against Sevilla, is looking crazy.
Bro, like I think I'm sick because I didn't watch the game to understand how bad we played. Like I'm just scared.
No, Mohammed. No joke.
13, bro. You know Sevilla were like in the relegation zone like a few months ago, right?
Dude, I get I'm a hater, this and that, but like, dude, if you check the stats, you guys actually played so badly. It looked like you guys were the 13th place team.
You guys are actually going proportion, bro. I think you guys are actually.
No. You guys actually played that badly, bro. You guys have a single. You had like 2 shots on target the whole game.
Bro,
Sevilla were dominating, bro.
Hold on.
No cap.
Dude, the thing is, actually, there's no time for me to like go over the stats and everything right now. Like, I generally like I have to like watch the entire game back for the next episode and then like spend like 10. At that point,
saying that we're gassing it. Y'all lost 3-0 against 13th place in La Liga. That is like you realize that's one of the worst results
probably
of the
season,
right?
Europa League tax, bro. Like for some reason, like dude,
I ain't gonna lie, Sevilla are different.
They turn up the Europa League.
He's right. Can't lie, he's right.
Just end this episode, man. I mean, like this is bullshit, bro.
It's kind of like the only thing Sevilla looks every season at this point.
They've won 6 of them.
Who else is in Europa League right now?
Fine. No. Roma, Leverkusen, Juventus, and Sevilla are the 4 teams left.
They're playing Juventus next? Okay.
Yeah, bro, Sevilla is Juventus.
They're not winning this home, bro. I'll be darned if they win this home, man.
All right.
All they'd have to do is beat Juventus, and it's probably in their hands. But yeah, that wraps up the 16th, right? I don't even know what episode we're on.
17.
That wraps up the 17th episode. What?
This is not episode 17.
Yes, it is.
I think it is actually. The 15th was our basketball jump, right?
Yeah, and then 16
was episode 17. Wow, 3 more into the last episode, bro.
It flies by, man. But as always, if you guys are still watching at this point, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video with anyone you can, man. Because we're trying to move up. We're trying to move up in life. And any parting comments from you two guys, man? This is probably our shortest episode. This might be like a 40-minute episode.
Thank God, man.
Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on TikTok, man. We posted a TikTok.
Hey, by the way, speaking of TikTok, bro, why was you in the comments of warring with people?
Bro, I was trying to defend my team.
No, he actually made us look like a bitch, bro. He associated me with that comment indirectly and made us look like losers, bro.
You know, he's pushing, but he's pushing the traffic away. Like you cooking people when we trying to bring people and welcome.
Bro, I was just trying to defend my club. There was nothing wrong with me trying to defend my club, bro.
Don't defend your. Hey, you know what's better than your club being defended? Us getting subscribers, man. That's what I like.
You know what? That's fair.
Let me see. Let me read, dude. And he keeps going. I didn't know he kept commenting.
Bro, there was like a 10. It was like a 10 comment.
No. Hey, no. The positive thing is a lot of few people did.
Somebody said, handle being out of top 4 and enjoy Europa League next season. Liverpool, a banter club again. Ha ha ha. Naeem said, bro, you acting like Man United dominated the whole year. Laughing emoji. Lucky Liverpool and Chelsea had down years. Also, Edwin, who is talking, is a Barca fan, said Naeem. Enjoy Europa League.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Naeem said, y'all came and beat Sevilla in Europa League. Enjoy your first good season. Dude, stop. No, actually, like, why are you warring with dudes who's like 12 years old, bro? They get in your head.
How do you know their age?
Don't lose your head on TikTok.
How do you know their age, bro? Hey, but it was nice to see people actually comment though.
It didn't perform too bad. I mean,
at least he's
almost had 1,000 views.
At least he specified that he said it. Naeem commented.
He said it,
yeah. Had to.
But yeah, that wraps up the 17th episode of the Ball Boys podcast. And like we always say, we out.
Peace.